Here's what I want. The first two guys that come down, they're going to throw their flash. They're going to come down. The first guy's going to have his gun out. He's just going to, he's just going to keep going sidewalk. And the second guy is going to be right behind him, and he's going to flash deep. He's going to flash deep in case there's anybody at this spot or back at the Z, basically. He's going to throw a flash and buy time. And these two guys are going to streak down here, okay? And what this is going to do is it's going to give them advanced position, okay? Because as a CT, when I'm trying to retake inside, my number one concern is terrorists up close. When I'm at the Z, or I'm here, and I'm trying to retake, especially at the Z when you come out, any kind of T's up close, it's going to be, it's difficult. Like when you're trying to retake as a CT and there's T's already in your area, it makes it harder for them, okay, to come out. Because they're basically coming out of a little crossfire here. They're just coming out of this little entrance. So these two guys, they want to get deep. That's kind of their job, is to get deep. And if this opper here, if there's an op here, he's like looking, and he takes a shot, and you can peel off in here. Like you don't have to rush the opper right off the directly, but you're gonna basically occupy him and occupy reinforcements when they're kind of coming through, okay? And you're also gonna do another job. This CT, wherever he may be under this train, he may be at the bomb, he's gonna be here. Hopefully what we're going to try and do is get him to bite on these two guys. Okay, get his attention on these two guys. Either take a shot at them, well, yeah, basically take a shot at him and reveal his position. If he's going to shoot, he's going to reveal his position. I mean, he might have a silenced Colt, so it's going to be hard, but it'll give some idea, and maybe these guys, they turn and they see him, and they just surprise him because he's not expecting them to be so aggressive here. He's expecting them to just come in the sight, which is like a normal attack. But these guys are going to get deep. They're going to keep this opper distracted, and they're going to draw this guy out, if he does draw out. If he's smart, he'll be silent. He'll wait. He'll wait for the bomber to come in and try and shoot him. But that's what these other two guys are going to do. They're going to come in the sight and try and get that bomb down, okay? And this guy, these guys are gonna start the attack, and he's a support man. Once the enemy's position has been revealed, he's gonna come up and get a pick. Like if the bomber runs in and he dies and he calls, it's on the back of bomb site, this guy can come up, he's still got the smoke, hopefully, and he can get a shot on this guy. And then he can either, I don't recommend staying here and watching Z, because you're going to get this guy coming through. He's going to, eventually someone's going to rotate through upper ramp. So he's probably going to fall back, stay here, and just watch this. Okay, that's going to be kind of his main role. And to some extent, he's going to help with the flank also. He's like a support guy. He's got to be back there supporting. And in a worst case scenario, all of our troops are dead. He's like the final guy on the bomb. Bomb's here. He's going to be that final peak or whatever. So if all goes well, you have two pushing up. They're going to push deep. They're going to cause trouble, basically, cause havoc in the back ranks, okay? And that'll buy time. That'll buy bomb time as well, If these guys can't get to the bomb soon enough, they're busy like hunting these guys. That's going to draw time off this timer. They're going to move up. These two guys are going to come in, going to try and kill this guy, find him, get that bomb down. Okay, and in a perfect world, the bomber just guards this thing. Bomber just guards this thing. Whether he's right there or right here, he's going to guard it, okay? And that fourth guy is going to swing back lower ramp and check this flank, okay? So he's going to be back here. You got an AK and an op back here defending, okay? Well, these guys move up. If these guys don't succeed, here's the trouble, is that if these guys fail, if those guys go down, think about how difficult it is to hold this site. if we don't have support up front, right? So now we just have everybody's back here. Everybody's back, you know, where we started from. CTs can come out, start nading in, throwing their flashes, and they're going to push up and begin the attack. If they have no distraction up here, it's going to be easy. You don't have any spots to hide in. There's not that much good cover out here, right? Maybe you're under a train. That's going to buy you a couple seconds, but you're basically screwed. So you really got to have strong forward support, or you know, basically infestation. You got to infest this like upper area and attack them. Okay, that's kind of the general idea. Now, if we come across a defense where they don't have op support, maybe they just got one guy inside, or the opper's up here and he's looking upper, or maybe he's looking just at the bomb, we'll just rush down with no smokes if we know there's no op support. So we're just going to rush down and try and get this guy off guard, and that's probably going to be a couple save rounds. We'll just come in. So we got to kind of, you know, once we run this a couple times, we'll see how this will play out. And remember the general offense outside? You know, we got the two guys ladder, one guy mid, two alley. What we're going to do is those two ladder guys, they're not going to drop down ladder quick all the time. They might some rounds, but when they're not, they're going to be working this. They're going to be working this, clearing this, like on the default rounds, just to give them an idea, like they don't know whether we're doing our inner strat or not. Okay, it's just to keep these guys from over rotating, you know, and keeping the offense, or keeping the defense occupied in here. We're showing them the same exact look. Maybe throw a smoke down and then come back to ladder. Okay, that's going to be kind of what they're doing on default. Yeah.